You want to stay broke forever? Well, just keep doing these things. Sounds harsh, right? But the truth is, a lot of us are stuck in financial struggles simply because we keep making the same mistakes over and over. You might think you're working hard, but if you don't change your habits and mindset, you'll stay stuck. Imagine waking up every day and knowing that no matter how hard you work, you'll never break free from the cycle of being broke. Sounds like a nightmare, doesn't it? But for so many people, it's their reality. So how do you avoid falling into that trap? Let's take a closer look at the habits and mindsets that keep us trapped in financial struggle. One of the biggest problems is living paycheck to paycheck. It's easy to get caught up in this cycle, spending everything you make and having nothing left over by the end of the month. It might feel like you're just scraping by, but this mindset of constantly spending without thinking about the future is a recipe for disaster. If you don't start managing your money, saving and planning, you're never going to get ahead financially. The solution? Start tracking your expenses, make a budget and save whatever you can, even if it's just a little. If you don't build these habits now, you'll continue feeling stuck, no matter how much you earn. Another reason people stay broke is being afraid to invest. Investing seems intimidating, especially when you're not sure where to start. But here's the reality check. If you're not investing, you're losing money. Inflation is slowly eating away at your cash, and if it's just sitting in a low-interest savings account, it's practically shrinking. Investing doesn't mean risking everything you have. It could be something simple like putting money into a low-cost index fund or setting up a retirement account. Stop letting fear control your finances. The longer you avoid investing, the longer you stay stuck while others are building wealth. A huge reason many people stay broke is that they don't bother learning about money. The basics of budgeting, investing, taxes, and wealth building aren't really taught in school. So a lot of people go through life without truly understanding how money works. But avoiding learning about money is one of the fastest ways to stay financially stuck. Thankfully, the internet is full of resources for learning about personal finance. Whether it's reading blogs, listening to podcasts, or watching videos, there's so much info out there for you to tap into. The more you learn, the more power you have to change your situation. Debt is another major financial killer. It's easy to think that using credit cards or taking out loans is a quick fix, but that mindset will lead to big trouble. High-interest debts, like credit cards, can spiral out of control, keeping you from ever getting ahead. If you're constantly paying off debt and racking up more, you'll never be able to save or build wealth. The solution? Pay off high-interest debt first, and avoid taking on more unless absolutely necessary. The more debt you have, the more trapped you are. A lot of people look for shortcuts to wealth, get-rich-quick schemes, or easy solutions to financial freedom. But here's the truth. There's no fast way to get rich. Real financial success takes hard work, patience, and consistency. If you're not willing to put in the effort and time, you're never going to break free from being broke. You need to build wealth day by day, showing up even when it gets hard. If you keep looking for easy solutions, you'll end up frustrated and stuck. Neglecting your health might sound like a weird reason for staying broke, but it's actually a big deal. Poor health can lead to expensive medical bills and leave you unable to work. If you don't take care of your body, it can cost you money and opportunities. Taking care of your health, eating well, exercising, managing stress, actually saves you money in the long run. A healthy body equals more energy to focus on your goals and fewer doctor visits and medical bills. Your network is another asset that a lot of people overlook. The connections you make in your career or business can open doors for you, provide opportunities, and help you grow. If you stay isolated, you're cutting yourself off from these valuable resources. Building a strong network takes time, but it's worth the effort. Get involved in industry events, engage online, and build relationships that can help you get ahead financially. If you're stuck in a job that barely pays your bills and offers no opportunities for growth, you're settling. Settling for a mediocre job that doesn't challenge you or provide a path to advancement is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. If you want to break free from being broke, you need to stop accepting the status quo. Look for ways to level up, whether it's through seeking a promotion, changing industries, or learning new skills. There's always room for growth, but you need to take the initiative. Finally, if you don't have a clear financial goal, how will you know if you're making progress? A clear goal gives you direction and purpose. If you don't know what you're working towards, it's easy to get lost. Take the time to define what you want, whether it's buying a house, starting a business, or retiring early, and create a plan to reach it. Having a clear goal keeps you focused and motivated, even when things get tough. One of the most powerful tools for building wealth is compound interest. If you're not using compound interest to your advantage, you're missing out. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more your money will grow over time. Even small amounts invested early can grow significantly. Start now and let your money work for you. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or you've been at it for a while, the fact that you're learning and growing is a huge step in the right direction. Keep pushing forward, keep educating yourself, and don't stop making those small changes. They'll lead to big results. If you keep doing the same things, you'll keep getting the same results. But if you change your mindset, take action, and stay consistent, you'll start seeing a shift in your finances. Break free from the cycle of being broke and start building the life you deserve.